Hey there folks, Quentin here, Mask Ramen on the internet with another comic book review, and I have here the Incredible Hulk issue 314. If you could see here, this is very worn and torn, a lot of water damage. This was given to me by my brother-in-law. Shout out to David. He came across a stack of books and he gave these to me, and I was gonna throw this away just because of how damaged it is. I kind of didn't want to read it. Like the backing board that it came in it's actually stuck to the back, and it's like, see, it's like obviously falling apart. But I did sort of take a look at it. It has a very interesting cover, so I was like, I'm just gonna put this in the lending library and let it live that way. And then I opened it up, and it's actually Story and Pencils by John Byrne. So I was like, I gotta read this because John Byrne is becoming one of my favorite artists. A really great book. I guess Hulk comes back from some sort of space adventure, and he's sort of traveling through Colorado to sort of go to New Mexico, where he originally became the Hulk. So he's sort of spotted by this boy, and it sort of makes headline news. And it sort of gets back to Doc Samson, who sort of is Hulk's friend. He sort of wants to save the Hulk, specifically Bruce Banner, and he sort of finds the Hulk going to New Mexico, and they sort of tussle. Really great freaking artwork, Hulk work from John Byrne, and then he gets his butt handed to him, Doc Samson, and then, the Hulk starts to sort of hallucinate all these different villains and fighting these sort of shadow opponents, the Hulk, MODOK, Rhino, and Abomination. And then Hulk sort of starts to realize, because he's not really hitting them, that they are not real, and Hulk sort of stops fighting. But once the Hulk stops fighting, that sort of gives room for Doc Samson to sort of be like, well, if you're not gonna fight, I'm real, because Doc Samson's the only real opponent. And he pretends that he is another illusion, so he knocks out the Hulk, and he attributes those hallucinations to Bruce Banner sending Hulk sort of subliminal messages, and sort of that's where it all ends, where Doc Samson is like, I'm going to help my friend Bruce Banner. And I guess this is sort of the first, I looked it up because this is the first issue that John Byrne does, the first of 6, where he starts sort of this the Incredible Hulk run, which I do super interested now that I know that it's here. I didn't realize that he did a few issues of Hulk. So I'm gonna put this in the lending library, and I'm trying to get a better copy that's not gonna break the bank, and then I'll try to get the following issues, try to complete the 6-issue run that John Byrne put on the Incredible Hulk. That's my plan. I give this this was a surprise for me. I literally was just gonna throw in the lending library right off the bat until I saw that John Byrne was involved in this. But I want to give this like a 9 out of 10, just because I was so super pleasantly surprised. I love the artwork, and the story is actually pretty good. It could be a one and done, but it was still sort of kept my interest, and I want more of John Byrne's The Incredible Hulk. Yeah, that's my review, 9 out of 10. Until next time, God bless.